I feel like nobody really understands last night what Reed Sheppard kind of showcased, and I get it, right? It's just the NBA Summer League, but we want to see development. We want to see growth from a player during these type of games, and I felt like last night was a perfect example of a guy getting comfortable, understanding his ability, and utilizing it to the highest potential he can, right? And on this play, we start to see the defense get in what I like to call ball watching territory, where they start to lose track of the guys that they're supposed to be defending. Look at 35 here, kind of lose track of Reed Sheppard. He starts to rotate here back to the paint, but nobody's covering Reed Sheppard. Loses sight, and then he stops on a dime. Zero hesitation, which is probably the best thing I saw from this shot right here. There is nothing that's holding him back. Doesn't hesitate, just puts this up immediately. And that's what I want to see out of Reed Sheppard. He is coming into the NBA, into his second year, trying to prove that he can score the ball at a high level. And I felt like last night, he showcased he can do that, okay? So what we're going to do in the video is break down a ton of film. I want to show you why I believe he's going to be a difference maker for this new improved Houston Rockets team. I mean, man, do they look good, right? Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family. Let me know what you guys think about Reed Sheppard. Am I overreacting? Yes or no? And let's dive in. Now, yesterday we also saw some really good defensive intensity. Now, at times it got him beat, but at times I like the intensity. I like a tenacious defender, especially when you're a little bit undersized. I want to see how you play. Look at him. He's all up in the space, over commits to the steal, which initially gets him beat. And at this point in time, you could, a lot of players in the NBA just try to find another guy to pick up because they know at the end of the day, right, you're going to get rotation. Your defense is going to rotate, so it wouldn't be a horrible idea to try to get out to that corner and just help out the guy who had to rotate, right? But instead, he says, I still have an opportunity here, comes down and gets a big-time block here. Great job by Reed Sheppard. Again, the one thing I was looking at was intensity, effort level, and everything, at least from what I saw, looked good from this game. All right, here's another play where they're going to come up, they're going to set this screen to the right. Now, as the defense overcommits to that right side, we're going to not use it. We're going to go left, right? Because we know this guy's trying to fight over that screen. This guy's hedged over because if we go that way, they're going to be waiting for you. So he goes the opposite direction. Look at this. Comes back around, resets the offense. He realizes I have a speed advantage here. I can get my shot off quickly if I need to. Drives in, drives by, floater is up and good. So again, when you have these mismatches where you're playing a taller defender, a little bit lengthier, they're a little bit slower in terms of foot speed, right? And when you're smaller, you got the foot speed. So he can either stop and pop or he can drive by. Realizes he can drive by, and look at the finish. Beautiful job there by Reed Sheppard. Okay, I also love a player who can turn what we like to call nothing into something. Okay, what do I mean by that? So we act like we're going to come over, set a screen. Doesn't work out. Our guy kind of goes a little bit early here. It doesn't allow us to set up this play, and that's okay. But we just stick behind, and we're just going to kick the ball over Reed Sheppard. At this point in time, the defense is really good. They're a step in front of that three-point line. Reed Sheppard's back here. But again, what do we like to see? Zero hesitation. It's what we like to call confidence. Okay, if you have confidence, shoot the ball. If you believe you can hit the shot, right? He stops on a dime, zero hesitation, deep three, a broken play, ends up being a three-pointer. Those are plays that will win you basketball games. The ones that maybe there's a mistake somewhere. Maybe someone doesn't do what they're supposed to do. You got to create something out of nothing. And that's what Reed Sheppard does right here. He does still have 10 seconds on the shot clock. But again, he says, I can hit this shot. Drains it. That right there is a telltale sign that he is improved. He's confident and he's ready to compete at the next level. Here's another one in transition. How are we as the defender? A little bit smaller. They're probably going to want to target you. As they bring the ball up, we play the passing lane, get a steal, and now we have a 4-on-3 offensive fast break where we need to convert here, right? Sheppard drives in. He's going to step back, create a blender, create two defenders to him, and then find a teammate wide open for three who probably gets fouled. Easy money. Great job by Reed Sheppard, drawing the double, finding the open man, and allowing them to get an and one opportunity. Great job by Reed Sheppard once again. And before we get any further into the video, if we get over, let's say 500 likes on this video, I will post non-stop Reed Sheppard and Houston Rockets film analysis throughout the entirety of not only Summer League, but also preseason, training camp, regular season, breaking down film for almost every single game. I want to make the Rockets one of my biggest and most talked about teams going into next season. So if you want that, if you want me to break down more Rockets film, let me know in the comments by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, joining the family. It is free to subscribe. And with that being said, let's dive back into some more film. Okay, another one. We talk about confidence level in a player. Look at them bring the ball up. As we're bringing the ball up, defenses tend to backpedal, right? As they're backpedaling, sometimes they lose sight of where they are on the floor because they're trying to prevent backdoors and slot cuts to the basket, right? So as Reed Sheppard is bringing the ball up, he's noticing his guy's backing up just a little bit too far. So instead of driving in and trying to get by this defender, he stops on a dime, right, with great separation and pulls up a three and gets it to go. Again, the IQ level of Reed Sheppard is improving, and it's clear as day. It is clear as day. It is improving. He is understanding the game of basketball, and he's competing at a very high level right now. I want to see this every single game. I don't care if he's scoring 25 or 28 or 35. Listen, if he is taking the right shots and getting to the right spots and finding the open guys, right, I'm okay with that. I'm all in with that. And to me, at least right now, again, this is one of those opportunities. We get the switch onto the bigger defender, okay? Again, we can utilize this in two different ways. We could take the speed advantage and blow by him and try to finish through the lane. Or we can understand that, okay, this time he might be more hesitant to step up because last time I drove by him or by him and got a layup. So this time he might back up a little bit, right? So as we're approaching, we do get the drive by and then stops fadeaway floater because he overcommits to the layup. Great job here, right? Boom, stop, fadeaway, wide open, finish the shot, get it to go. Go. Another play that I loved here. In transition, they're bringing the ball up. They have a 3-on-1 opportunity. Reed Sheppard is the lone man back. And look at this. Swats the ball down perfectly. Gets a little, not a steal, but a blown opportunity for the offense. Great job by Reed Sheppard. Here we go. Finds his man up the floor for ultimately an open layup. Great job. Outlet passer. Gets a steal. Gets in transition. Drives into the lane. Finishes the layup. Beautiful job by Reed Sheppard. Another one. Bringing the ball up. We're going to drive into the lane. We're going to put a little floater, finger roll off the glass, get it to go. I mean, this dude was insane all night. Step back three. Gets it to go. I mean, this is a big one. I like this one because we're, trying to get downhill. Guys backpedaling way too much. So we stop, step back, create space, drain a three. Here's another one. Fake a screen. Get a screen. They fall asleep defensively. Pull up from way downtown. Get it to go. I mean, I could sit here all day long and just love and watch this film and have a great time with it. I am going to end the video because we're getting around the 8-minute mark and I don't want to be too far above it. We'll break down one more play. So we get to isolation. You can tell defense, everyone's ball watching at this case. We're going to try to get a switch onto a slower defender. Look at this. We get exactly that. We step back because they're committing to the paint. He just understands, man. He understands where to attack right now. And it is, quite frankly, just amazing to see. So hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.